As I walk through the cemetery, thinking of people that have passed and those that are still with us, I feel a peaceful calmness here. The quiet reminder, memento mori, whispers in my head. Remember that we all must die. To some, this is a morbid and dark thought to have. Others embrace and live by this concept. I can't help but wonder who else shares a strange and dark outlook on life, and how do they express it? Today I'm meeting with other photographers who are fascinated by the dark and strange to find out how they apply it to their work and why.
I love the strange, creepy. I like exploring the unknown because it gets your mind working. I like horror movies. I like graveyards.
Actually, I hate horror movies. Up until a few years ago, I didn't watch horror movies at all.
I've been doing photography for 3 years now. I've liked the horror genre since I was a little kid. Like, I would always turn on like the TV shows that my parents probably wouldn't have allowed if they caught me watching them.
My favorite type of photography is wet plate, but I really like going to the dark side. I don't know about other people, but I know for me that I was always kept in the dark.
Sometimes I try to bring in makeup, sometimes I bring in props that will help with the scare factor. Usually, like, I set up the lights how I want them to, like dark lighting, and most of the time I try to find people with the same aesthetic that I like.
With some of the parts of my past, one of my images that I've always wanted to do, I actually finally got to do it, and I call it Severing the Head of the Beast. And it's freeing me from being trapped. So being on the dark side, working my way to the light.
I think people are drawn to the horror genre because they like to get scared. They like exploring the unknown because they don't know what's out there. There is a few negative stereotypes about the horror genre and what I like doing. A lot of people see in the media like the happy kind of stuff, people smiling, and the things that I do you don't really see often, and a lot of people hate on it because they're just like, that's not normal, like we don't want this kind of emotion in the media.
I just don't talk too much about it. People think I'm weird. So I started just incorporating it into my photography. As somebody who's in the dark or who prefers the dark genre doesn't mean that they're a bad person, and that's the primary thing, is they're sick or twisted, and I'm not sick or twisted. To me, expressing where I've been is the dark genre for me.